In this video, we'll be looking at the smart features of these V380 panoramic camera. Some of the things we'll be looking at specifically include how to remotely playback videos that are stored onto the SD card of this camera. We will be looking at motion alarm settings for this camera. We'll as well be looking at video sharing from this camera to social media platforms, as well as many other features that this camera can exhibit. Before we proceed, I would like to fix the memory card into the camera. So I will just slot it into the camera and use a flat object to push it till it locks into the camera. So the memory card is fully placed into the camera now. I have my router here ready, and it's going to help me in connecting my phone to the camera. And so apart from helping me to connect my phone to the camera, it also makes it possible to view the camera remotely from anywhere you find yourself in the world. So I'll just turn on the power to the camera. You can see that a light just flashed from the camera, and it's an indication that the camera is starting up. So we'll go onto the phone and launch the V380 Pro app. We'll tap on the play button to load the camera. Let me try and position the camera properly to have a good view. All right. So I'll start with this control at the middle here. When you press and hold this button, it enables you to talk, and people that are around the camera can hear your speech audibly. So as you can see, speaking there or speaking written there, anything I say can be heard from the camera by everyone that is around the camera right now. Let's go on to this control called snapshot. And as the name suggests, it enables you to take snapshots of activities that you observe on the camera. The snapshot you take through this point are saved onto the phone and not saved onto the memory card that is in the camera itself. To access the snapshots, you can just go back from the top here and select Profile. You can go into Album, and under Image, you can find your snapshots. You can either delete or share the snapshot to any media that you prefer. So the various media platforms that you can share the snapshots are listed there. You can see Quick Share, you can see WhatsApp, Gmail, Zoom, or even Google. And so this software or the app gives you the ability to be able to share your files to these social media platforms. Let's go back. You can use this button to record videos onto your phone. And in the same way we accessed the still image, you can access the videos from your phone. And so let me stress here also that this kind of recording happens onto your phone and not on the SD card. This other button enables you to play videos from the SD card that we slotted into the camera. And this playback can be done right from your phone. No matter wherever you find yourself, you can just play back videos that are stored or recorded onto the SD card. When we go into this, we can just select micro SD card. So you can see videos that are currently saved onto the SD card. You can forward the videos to any exact time using the timestamp at the top here. Let's see how the SD card recording was set up. So we'll go back from the top here. Tap the point here. Tap Settings. So we are now in the camera settings page. We will come down to Recording Settings. And this brings us into the SD card. This is where you can turn on or you can turn off your recordings onto the SD card that is placed into the camera. This is where you can as well enable or disable event recordings and audio recordings onto the SD card. On this very page, you can also format your SD card as you can see here. Let's step back and look at alarm settings. This is where you can arm your camera to detect motion and give you notification on your mobile phone. So let's turn on alarm. Let's see alarm period. This helps you to define the time of the day that you wish to have the motion detection. You can choose all day. You can as well choose daytime or even night. Or better still, you can even set a specific time for yourself under this very menu. So let's step back again. Alarm area. Here you can choose which specific spots in the camera output that you wish to put the alert on, so that if there is movement in those specific spots, the recording or the alarm will trigger on and then it will take a snapshot and send to your mobile phone. So you can decide to shade the areas you wish to arm so that when there is any motion that is detected in those areas in the camera shot, it will send you a snapshot of the activity that occurred around the camera. Let's go back again. Alarm sound is basically turning on sound when motion is detected. You can see here that the system has been armed so that when there is any motion detected, it will notify us. So we'll very shortly see those kind of notifications sent onto my phone, and so you see how the motion detection takes place. I can see an alarm notification popped up here. Let me pull it down and see the alarm. Select the alarm. I'll come to housekeeper. And so here are various snapshots that have been taken as a result of motion that is detected from the camera. Here is the most recent one. I can just tap it to open it. So this is the image or the snapshot of what triggered the alarm on the camera. There are other alarms still coming through since there is still activity around the face of the camera. And so you can see those alarm alerts at the top here coming up. There are other controls when you access more here. One very important one is the light control. You can remotely turn on the light on the camera and still turn it off remotely from your phone. And you can still put it on auto mode so that if the weather goes dark or the camera detects that the weather is dark, the light can come on by itself. And when the weather goes bright, the light can go off by itself. Let me hear from you if you have any question regarding this video. But thank you so much for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much.